Hello. So I want to do a video kind of updated on the 3D Fiber Plus mascara for any of my newer people to my page or anybody that has it that wants kind of tips and tricks for the mascara to get the length that you definitely want out of it. So we are going to do this today. So first off, for anybody that's newer to Unique and newer to our mascara, you're going to get 2 tubes. This is technically going to do a 3-step process, but once you see it, it's actually, it's not difficult. It sounds difficult because it's 3 steps, but it's definitely not. So your longer tube is going to be your gel, which is basically exactly like a regular mascara. When you pull this wand out, you're going to see, looks regular like mascara. It's going to go on exactly the same. Your shorter tube is actually going to be your fibers. So when you take this out, it's going to be this little tube. You're going to see the fibers on the end. That's what's going to give you your length and volume to your lashes. So let's go ahead and get started. The biggest thing that I do is open up both tubes, make sure that they are ready, and we're going to do one eye at a time. So I do have a mirror right here, so I'm not like up close and personal in the iPad. So first off, we're going to start with the gel. Now what I do is make sure that when you pull this out, you're cleaning off the tip, cleaning off the bottom of it so that you don't have any of that accent or like extra mascara at the bottom, because we're going to try to keep this from getting clumps or anything like that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, like I said, apply this just like a regular mascara. You're going to make sure, the biggest thing about this is to just coat all of your lashes in just a thin layer. And make sure you're getting the little ones towards the inside of your eye. Okay, so see that? Gel is on. Now immediately before that gel dries, you're going to get your fiber tube. Okay? Now you're going to take this and you're going to focus on the middle to the ends of your lashes. You do not have to take this all the way down to your waterline because you want to add that length to it. And now, what I was telling a few people yesterday, if you desire more of like the thicker eyelashes and you want that fullness, you're going to take this and you're just going to kind of shimmy it back and forth so that you can get that to apply, you know, right in that middle that gives you more of the fuller lashes, not just the length. That is my trick. Okay, so that's one coat. Now, next step, you're going to take the gel again, so this is your 3rd step. Clean off that extra on the ends. You're going to take this and you're going to lightly go over your lashes. So you don't want to do this, you know, rough so that you're going to end up pulling off the fibers. Just lightly going to go over them. Now what this step is going to do is actually going to seal in your fibers so that they're not falling off. If you ever have fibers falling onto your face during the day, all that means is you're just not putting enough gel on at the very end to actually seal everything in. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Now, we're going to let that sit for a second, and we're going to go ahead and do our other eye. So, just like I said before, start with your gel as your base. And just make sure all your lashes are covered. Then move on to your fibers. And what I usually do is I start going up first, just to start that length, and then I go back and I will shimmy this through just to get that fullness. And then go ahead and take your gel again. And remember, easy light coat to seal it in so that you don't pull your fibers off. And usually I'll let that first coat sit for a little bit before I seal it in with the fibers, but I don't want to have to make you guys sit here while I'm waiting. But if you let it dry a little bit, it'll actually work out a little bit better too, because you're not going to be pulling them off. So that's one coat. I have very, very baby lashes, so if you can actually see that. So it takes a little bit for me to actually build mine. Now, if you want to keep building from there, simple. We're just going to go back and do the same steps again. So we'll start with my first eye. We're going to get the gel. Now, since you already started towards the middle of your lashes, to build, you can just focus on just the tips. So we're just going to coat the tips in a layer of gel. And then fibers. And you're just going to focus on the tips, that's it. And that will keep building that length. Also, trick for you. If you have like, if you can see a few lashes that the fibers are not holding on to and you want to try to get that length, you can take this one and you can actually go up too, just so that you can focus on a certain point. So, 2 coats. And we're going to take that gel, step number 3 every single time, and seal in the fibers. Okay? Simple. Now, what I do for, I'm going to have to do the second coat on my other eye, but what I do for the bottoms, I always said how I never put fibers on my bottom lashes, and I actually started to, because I actually kind of like the look. So it's pretty simple. Sorry if you hear dogs barking. But take this one, and what you're going to do is you're going to lightly cover your bottom lashes. And I have very, very baby lashes on the bottom. So just cover a little coat of that in the gel. And then what I do is I take the fibers and just quickly just stick a little bit on there. Okay? So I don't put a lot. I don't, go a massive amount like I do for my top lashes. And then you're going to take the fibers and you're going to fill them in. Or coats, sorry. And I'm one of those messy people that always seem to hit my face. Okay, so then usually what I do is I'll just take like a puff brush or anything like that. Just knock off any excess fibers that fell off when you were applying. So that's simple. Okay, so that's that eye. You can see it's just 1 coat. So like I said, baby lashes, and that's going to be with 2 coats. And you can keep building as many as you want. You can do 3, you can do 4, you can literally just keep building as much as you want to get the length and volume that you're looking for. So hopefully this helped for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll put my site below if you want to order. And if you have any questions about any other products, let me know. Have a great weekend. Bye.